Guys, hi. So, first of all, obviously I've come to these conclusions because one, I am a woman, and two, I've worked with a lot of women, coaching them in their body and all that stuff for the last 20 years, and now I'm coaching them in their business for the last 10 years. And something that I've noticed is even business people that you would think are, strong, and especially personal trainers that are like kind of really internally motivated. We're all the same, by the way, and I'm just about to demonstrate exactly what I'm talking about. So you would think that we're really internally motivated and really brave when it comes to putting ourselves out there, etc. And this has been the cause and the passion for this video today has come from the fact that I've got clients who've been in this industry in their own studio, their own fitness studio for probably close to a decade, that have still never made a video because they're not quite brave enough to make a video. And I want to visit and discuss where that non-brave stuff and that feeling comes from when it comes to being a woman where, thanks Andrea, yeah, special top, and actually makeup for a change as well. Where it actually comes to the fact that we as women, I think as a gender, obviously care a little bit more about what other people think about us. And I don't think that that's a bad thing, but I think that we have to be aware of that and understand that whatever it is that we want, it could be the fact that we would actually prefer the vanilla milkshake over the strawberry milkshake, but we're happy to settle for the vanilla milkshake because we just don't want to speak up. And it's honestly, thanks guys, it's far too important as a species of women to not speak up. It's far too important for the women in the past 10 generations that, were burned at the stake in some cases and were really told to shut up and sit in the corner. Women were generally, weren't we? I mean, I don't know. I do remember actually being spoken to like that, but can you imagine how the last several generations have been spoken to? So those kinds of feelings and emotions are in us, right? So it's totally normal for us to care a lot about what people think about us. Now, I'm speaking about this in relation to people and my clients in particular, me getting them to make videos, for example, with whatever their message is in relation to however they help clients. But that doesn't even have to be that as an example. I have a friend who works in a similar realm where she helps people with their feminine energy and that kind of stuff and helping them to get more out of their life, really, and their career. And she recently even signed somebody up who is a solicitor I actually think she was a barrister. Yeah, who's a barrister who was afraid to actually speak up. Now, clearly this runs really, really deep, and it's got nothing to do with the excuses that we're using, which are the things that we can see in our present day, in our present circumstances, like, oh, it's because the kids are this, or it's because my husband this, or it's because I this, or it's because my this, or whatever the excuses or whatever we're using. Now, I'm not trying to disempower those or say that they're not real. I know that they're real, they're very real to us. But the only cure is for you to actually do the thing. You have to just do the thing. It is going to hurt. The only difference between the people who are doing the thing and yourself when you're not doing the thing or putting yourself out there, because that's what it probably requires of you. The only difference is that those people can feel the fear and they've got to do it anyway. It is sometimes, I think, that maybe their motivation's greater, or maybe the pain and the fear that they're moving away from is greater. So if you want to internally motivate yourself from that perspective, what are the things that you would not like your life to be like? And perhaps focus on that for a moment. Because maybe if you don't ask for the strawberry milkshake or the vanilla milkshake or whatever the flavor is that you'd actually want, if you don't start asking for that and speaking up if it's in the cafe and you got the wrong order, or if it's in your business and you need to make a video. My girls are watching this going, yeah, I know, I'm going to go make a video now. I say, yeah, thanks, Joe. Actually, do you know what? This hair is from, well, it's my own, but it was straightened the day we left Bali, which was like 14 days ago. It's got to get washed today. Yeah, they did a really good job. Yeah, so this is like 2 weeks unwashed. It's a bit of dry shampoo. I've only just discovered dry shampoo. Can you believe? I can't, because I'm one of those anti-paraben, anti-chemical people. But I do now spray my hair with dry shampoo. That is totally off the track. But the point is, I'm making a video, right? And there are plenty of things that you could be doing that are slightly uncomfortable that would actually push you forward. Andrea, I still haven't, I know how making videos. That's fine. Whatever your message is, write it. Choose one or the other, but don't sit behind the fact that I can't do the thing, so I better not do the thing, and then kind of pull back. Because the only reason I understand the psyche behind that is because that's been me as well, a lot in the past. So have you guys got any questions, or more importantly, contributions, or more importantly, statements, since we're doing a live? Where can you actually commit in the next week? Let's say there's something in your life that's like, feels like, oh, just a little bit itchy, and you're not quite sure why. It might require the fact that you have to have a conversation with somebody that's a little bit uncomfortable. It might require the fact that you're going to have to, for example, put yourself out there. Like one of my clients, instead of actually being on the camera, she just did a tour of her gym. The camera was facing that way. So we got her verbal, and she just did a tour of the gym. Now, she was using the excuse that she didn't have a voice, because her voice is a little bit croaky. I know her voice is a bit croaky. She's not well. If I'd have let her get off for another week without making that video, her voice would have probably disappeared, and it quite well might disappear because she really didn't want to be on camera. So we did it the other way around. She actually made the video and it pointed at the gym. So anything's possible. And you know why? Because she doesn't want to be where it will end up if she doesn't do what she's told. But we're all in those situations. So what are you actually going to commit to doing? Because it's going to require you stepping into the fear just a little bit. How to deal with others on holidays in relation to, we've just got to shut up and go with it, really, is how we deal with it. Like, yeah, Justin, it's just written a comment, was on a big group holiday that we were just on. And it's funny, actually, even on that holiday, I got called eccentric. But that's okay, because you know what? Human beings are different. I'm a very different human being, and I get it. Sometimes I'm hard to deal with. So it's just how it is. It's life. Andrea, I'm fine with writing, just not fine speaking on camera. Right then, right away. Right. And stop actually sitting in the space of, I can't do the thing, so I'm going to focus on not doing the thing. Don't focus on the weak bits that you actually can't do. Focus on the good bits. Or like Justin, in relation to holidays, like focus on the fact that that was, how good was that bloody climate? Like, I've gotten back here now and I thought, yeah, I'm probably ready to go home and come back here into this cold weather, and my face is literally peeling off because of the lack of humidity. It's horrible. Andrea, I'll commit to doing one even though it's a cooking demo. No, you've done cooking demos before. No more cooking demos. You know what my posts are like about food pics are boring, exercise pics are boring. If you're going to do, sorry, let me rephrase that. If you're going to do something in relation to food, make it in relation to the hormonal program that you've got now, Andrea, that helps people. So what is the problem that solves? And start the discussion like that. I have had people do things like that where they're only actually even filming their hands. Now, just flip it for a sec. I freaking love the camera. I know you do. We've got to actually mute your camera, Eliza. Flip it for a sec, Andrea. If you're watching someone's video and you could only, for example, see their hands and they were making the thing and it was a yummy thing and they were talking, wouldn't you think, oh, I really want to meet the person? You'd be kind of like looking down to see where they are. You know, you'd want to know. So with us not being prepared to be fully visible, like that's the clincher sometimes. In other words, you know, what you want's on the other side of one tiny little step of being uncomfortable. That's all. And you'll soon get used to the fact that that's all it is. It's really just a game of, oh, okay, well, sometimes I've got to do the uncomfortable thing. Guys, if you've got any questions, otherwise I'm going to sign off with this ramble today. Oh, it doesn't tell you how long you've gone for. Not that it matters. Yeah, I like watching others, just not myself. Andrea, can I just say, I don't like watching my own videos back, and I actually don't watch my own videos back. So if next time I make a video and I've got blueberries or spinach in my teeth, if you don't say something on camera, oh my God, you're going to get in trouble. Because I have done videos before with spinach and blueberries in my teapot. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had a smoothie and nobody told me. So thanks, Eliza. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Leave comments below, tag me so I can come back to it and answer it. But this is a really, really, really important topic. So go and put yourself out there. Have a good weekend. Bye.